welcome to Ching and Mosher at the movies. I'm Jeff Ching of Cool 3D Shit, and that's Cliffmosher, who's a fucking newbie. Now normally we go in order, but today we're going to start off with the Masters. Why? We're quite honestly disgusted with how people didn't see the brilliance in this film, so I felt we had to start off with this film. There's a good example of a fight scene in this movie. Unlike a lot of other fight scenes that has one character stand there and the other character just beat the crap out of the person, both characters fully move, both characters block each other's hits, they dodge each other's hits. I even like those close-ups of those punches and kicks. Like, these fights are amazing. Even Conrad adding props to the props already in the default scenes is pretty brilliant. And check out how fucking cool this table scene is. Now, the first 2 minutes of the movie fucking suck. So, to those people that turn off the movie after the first 2 minutes, after watching this show, please go back and finish the entire movie. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. What I love about this movie is just how many risks Conrad Chan takes with it. We get so many ideas that have never been done in other 3D movies. I hope this movie's an inspiration to other action movie directors, because if you cannot animate that well, coming up with generic gunfights is not going to make you a good movie. Coming up with creative action scenes that we've never seen before, now that's a good movie, and this is what this movie does really well. Yes, this movie uses default scenery, but I have never seen a director utilize the default scenery so well. The characters just take full advantage of every single prop there is in the default scene. And I just love the way the fight scenes are animated around the default scene. Observe this brilliant scene right here, as an example. And the movie had some other really good ideas too, like the car chase. The car chase was not animated that well, yet it's still one of the best car chases I've ever seen in a movie. The car chases try so many unrealistic ideas, but they just seem so fucking cool. And I absolutely love Conrad's idea of using a default scene, then having it switch to a prop-made scene, then default. I've been in the 3D community for a very long time, and I've never seen martial arts animated this well, ever. And it hasn't been since Wild Ride 2, where I was so impressed by fight scenes. This is by far the best movie of the festival, the most creative Pam ever made, and I'm giving this a really, really enthusiastic thumbs up.
I agree. Fucking awesome film by this newbie. Who gives a fuck about default scenery? This is a kung fu film that completed what it set out to do. Okay, Jeff pretty much summarized everything for me. I can't really think of anything else to add. The custom scenes were basic, but still looked really cool. I actually liked the look of the car chase scene, where all the buildings are just random coloured cubes. Also, everyone was bagging the fuck out of the rain effect he used. Well, not many other films have attempted rain, so I think this newbie did a fucking great job. I also noticed on the credits that he wrote most of the songs himself. Congratulations, man. That really suited the scenes well. And that Dream Theater song in the credits was fucking awesome. The punchline ending was a bit lame, but I still LOL'd because I'm a dickhead. I can't wait to see what his next release is. Thumbs up from me. Okay, it's my turn to pick a film. I say we review Johnny Knocker. After seeing a preview to this film months ago, I got really sexed up, cause it looked fucking mad. Then when I downloaded and started the film, I got really disappointed, because the intro to this film is just a preview, but never mind that. Hans did an awesome job on the scenery. I was a bit surprised at how far he's come, after seeing his entry to the handmade scenery competition, which sucked. The voice acting was pretty lame, but I still chuckled occasionally. Some of the deaths were pretty creative, and at the end when all the bodies were hanging from the tree, that was really fucking cool. Johnny Knocker was well directed, and I now have a fair bit more respect for Hamish after seeing this. All in all, it's an above average Pam. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up for me too. This is your typical Dave Smith, Andrew Murphy type of slasher movie. Now, at times I couldn't tell if it was trying to be a legit slasher horror or if it was mocking the slasher movies, because I found quite a bit of the movie to be pretty fucking funny. I gotta say, I like the deaths quite a lot. Some of them were hilarious, and some deaths just made me cringe in my seat, saying to myself, holy fuck, that's gotta hurt. And when a movie gets that effect on the viewer, you know it's working.
The sawmill death? That was just fucking predictable.
Go away. I'm working.
Yes, that death was predictable, but still a fucking awesome death. This movie's not a classic, but it's definitely a very enjoyable film. Very entertaining, good animations, and I love the blood and guts in this movie.
Shit, man. That's twice in a row that we agree. I think I may have to take this chance to call you a fucking whore and ask you to politely get off your fat faggot ass and to pick the next Pam to review.
Dude, I'm not fat. Why are you calling me fat? I'm not fat at all. In fact, I work out every single weekend. I drink Slim Fast. I get liposuction surgery once a week. Ask my friends. I am not fat. Now stop bugging me about this and let me review the next movie replay. Our next review is the game and movie in one, according to Rams of Brave. Shooting Star Productions Murder Mystery Replay.
Yes, let's. That sure was a Pam and a half. Or should I just call it a PM, as in PM, since the action was just fucking stupid.
Officer, I want you to find who did this. Please.
I'm working on it. However, I think the killer is already in this very room, and I think I'm looking at him.
What motive could I have to kill my own brother? I think a better question is, what motive could Rams of Brave have to make such a bad movie? It's a movie that attempts to be a movie and game in one, but in reality, it's just a movie with alternate endings. And let me also add that those endings happen to suck balls. The mystery to this movie just sucks. We get two suspects, a short interview with both, and one of the suspects dies in the movie, leaving only one suspect at the end. Did Ramza seriously expect us to guess the ending wrong? That's just retarded. We get a movie that claims to be better than the whodunits, yet there's no mystery, no clues, no detective work. The whodunits actually have that stuff. It's just an awful, awful mystery. Like seriously, anyone who gets the ending wrong is just retarded. Even if you show this movie to a kindergarten kid, and that kid gets it wrong, I say send the kid back to nursery school.
And put down.
Or maybe send Rams of Brave back to newbie camp for making such a bad movie. If there's one reason to download this movie, I say download it to laugh your ass off at how horrible the bridge chase is towards the end. This movie's just awful. It lowers the reputation of the words whodunit. And after Room 136, I gotta say, Shooting Star Productions are off to a horrible start this year. Hopefully Cheese Master can save it with the sequel to Round Zero. This is the worst movie of the festival, maybe even the worst movie of the year. And quite honestly makes Stefan's Room 136 seem like a witty, intelligent Ben Williams movie. Hey Cliff, I got a question for you.
Yeah?
How low can a thumb possibly go?
I say we rate this film an ankle, 'cause it's 2 feet under a cunt.
Oh, dis. Anyways, thumbs way down for me.
Well, I gotta say that I had high hopes for this film. It not only had Razma directing it, who is among my favourite directors, but its claim at being a movie/game sounded so fucking cool. And I'd previously thought about making a 3D choose your own adventure before, but if they all turn out like this, then I won't bother. If you want to make a crime mystery film, you're gonna need a lot of suspects, a motive for each, and a plot. Razma managed to give us 2 suspects. Nice try. When the first one died, I thought, wow, one down. It must be the wife or something, because she's the only other character. That would have been cool, but then she dies, so fuck you, Razma. Start watching Bill reruns, back when they had 2 feet walking along for the opening credits. Steal some ideas from that, and then try again. This film gets an ankle from me.
So do we agree? Worst movie of the festival?
Otis Campbell was way better. Wait, fuck, actually, that's a tough decision. Alright, let's just say they're equal, but still. The car chase in Otis was way better than the one in Replay.
Even me, Jeff Ching, of all people, was laughing at the car chase scene.
Yeah, well anyway, let's move on. How about Hamish's other film, Blood on the Dance Floor? Okay, this film starts off with some trendy disco scene. Then for some reason these guys with bags over their heads start killing everyone. It turns out that the security in this venue sucks Glock, because everyone manages to smuggle guns in. Hell, even one guy had a rocket launcher. Yeah, so they fight for a while, then the surviving clubbers introduce themselves, and some fag in a taxi tells them to get in so they can escape. Cue the typical fucking car chase scene. Some more people die, more action, blah blah blah. Cut to evil dictator who's behind it all, giving his stupid speech about ruling, more action. Then we get a stolen ending from Metal Gear Solid. Not a bad effort, but Christ, can you be a bit more original next time? After seeing Johnny Knocker, I can tell that this director is capable of so much more. So, sorry Hamish, but thumbs down for this one.
I'm actually going to give this movie thumbs up. I'm not sure what it was about this movie. Like, it wasn't that original or revolutionary, but I just enjoyed it a lot. The action was just pretty good, and I thought the voice acting was really funny. I like the characters quite a bit.
Nah man, the voice acting was lame.
No, I think you're lame. Hamish Gavin does try to redeem the movie with a plot explanation at the end, but it's pretty lame, whatever. The flaws are there, but in general, I found it to be funny. It was entertaining. I give it a marginal thumbs up, though I do agree Johnny Knocker was a better movie.
What was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when the Matrix music hits. That scene is just brilliant. What could have been a very cliche scene actually turns out to be very unpredictable. Hamish Gavin just takes the viewer's expectations and just whips it right back in their face.
The Matrix scene is the one where he's going to deal with a sniper, right? I thought that was fucking predictable. As soon as I heard his dumb voice, I could tell he was going to die. If they made him sound a bit more, I don't know, this sounds gay, but a bit more tough, then I might have fallen for it.
I admit it, I fell for it. I saw a slow-mo Matrix action scene coming, and I was dead.
Yeah, well, your type would.
What do you mean by my type?
Don't worry, man. Just keep reviewing.
Are you being racist?
No.
Fuck you.
Up yours.
Oh yeah? Well, look over there.
Man, this is my favorite default costume. You cunt!
Cut to commercials. We'll be back with the final 3 Pan movies of the Pandemonium.
Are you tired of crime and pollution? Are you afraid to send your children alone to school? Aren't you safe in your own house anymore? If the answer is yes, we've got the perfect alternative. EP City. EP City is safe, clean, and affordable. Why not settle on the Lennon Boulevard, or find yourself an apartment in the prestigious Dallin Estate? I totally love living here. Everyone's so friendly and stuff. God, communism rules. Call EP City Department of Housing today. Hi guys, I'm Cliffmosher the fucking newbie, and I have this really cool site you should all go to. It's www.3d... Oh fuck, hang on, I forgot it. No, it's not. It's cool3dmmshit.tk. Yeah, you should all fucking go there because it's really cool. And You're all probably wondering why I'm doing an ad for Jeff's site. Well, that's 'cause he's busy taking a shit and talking in the phone and receiving a head job and reading the paper all at the same fucking time. God, he's good at multitasking, but he can't make an ad. No, okay. Oh, and look how cool I am at 3D Movie Maker with my sexy custom scenery. Yeah, this is what Jeff taught me. Working with him is great 'cause he's so skilled. Oh yeah, that's all. And go to the site. Bye. We interrupt this program for an important announcement. This just in. Sammy Sagittarius of the 3D Movie Maker Bulletin Board is bisexual. More amazing stories like this one after the show.
Alright, we're going to do 3 back-to-back reviews. They're going to be quite brief because the movies are brief, so they don't deserve a long review. So we're going to show clips of Adrenaline, then Operatives, then Death and Guns.
You know, I have no recollection of Adrenaline. Oh wait on, that was Data Blasters, right? That was shit from memory.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Well, fuck it, thumbs down from me.
Yeah, thumbs down for me too. By no means is it a 2 out of 10 action movie, but I'd call it a nothing movie. A movie that's not well animated, offers nothing new to the action genre, and is just not creative at all. When you can't animate well, think of action scenes that haven't been done before rather than just being generic. You fucking generic pieces of shit.
Or do what they did in Masters.
Well, don't copy what's in the Masters. Masters should be an inspiration to take risks and do something different.
Damn right. Okay, and next film, The Operatives. This was your average Pam film, but I liked it. It had an abrupt but funny ending. Thumbs up, because it entertained. Okay, I'm just gonna go take a piss while you review this film.
Okay, the length of that movie really pissed me off. Way too short. That shouldn't be a movie. That should be an animation in the animation gallery. Like, I've had orgasms that have lasted longer than that movie. I will admit, I absolutely love the style of this movie. Now, scene number 9 has, I don't know what the technique in film is called, but it's fucking awesome, man. You should watch that one scene again. It's like, it shows a guy loading a gun in like 3 different tiny pictures in one scene. It looks really cool. I was originally going to give this movie thumbs down due to how short it was, but I'd be lying to myself if I said I wasn't impressed. A marginal thumbs up from me. And our last film is Death and Guns, another Pam directed by someone who obviously has not yet hit puberty. It's your typical Pam, except with worse animations, nothing creative or original, and even worse, a bunch of characters we're supposed to assume are badass, yet sound like they're neutered.
Fucking terrible film in my opinion.
If you're making an action movie and you haven't yet hit puberty, please get someone else to do the voices. Nothing's more annoying than a prepubescent action hero. Back in the Action Joe 2 days, it was okay because everyone was young, but now the community is aged. Yeah, this is just really a nothing movie. Definitely worse than Data Blaster's movie. Thumbs down for me.
I wouldn't go as far as to say it's worse than Data Blaster's film. But yeah, this is pretty shit. There's probably going to be a sequel to this film. Well, there'd wanna be. Because the director introduces us to some pretty pointless characters that have absolutely no fucking meaning at all. Anyway, I'm not necessarily saying I want to see a sequel. So yeah, thumbs down from me. Okay, that's all our pandemonium films. Let's go over our reviews.
So now here's a recap of this week's movies. 2 very, very enthusiastic thumbs up for The Masters. Fucking awesome film. Another 2 thumbs up for Johnny Knocker. 2 thumbs crashing way down for Replay. A fisting for Blood on the Dance Floor. 2 thumbs down for Adrenaline. 2 thumbs up for The Operatives. And finally, 2 thumbs down for the prepubescent Death and Guns.
Wow, only one fisting this week.
I can't believe how much we agreed with each other this week. I think I know what's going on.
Yeah, what's that?
You're definitely a lot smarter than before as a result of you hanging out with me all the time. Like, your opinion on movies no longer sucks.
Okay, I'm not even going to argue with that. But I will say this, which is rather contradictory of me. Hanging with King Ching here, if anything, has made me dumber. Maybe your views have changed because you were stoned when we wrote this script.
I would normally try to throw a witty comment at you, but I'm kind of stoned right now to think up a comeback. Oh, and just to let you know, I smoked it out of a bong because I found my younger brother smoking my weed, so I beat the crap out of him. I raped him. I broke the bong over his head, then taped the bong back together, came inside his asshole, then I smoked up with him. Then I beat him up some more, then we both sniffed cocaine together.
Since we've finished reviewing, but neither of us wants to cue the credits, I might take this time to review a film I saw the other day. Me and Cal off the BB went and saw Undead the other day. If you enjoy films like Brain Dead, then you'll love this film. It was really low budget, and no one really bothered with this film. Hell, there were like 2 other people in the cinemas. But still, it entertained. It had some really fucking gory scenes, and takes living piss out of Australians. If you get the chance, go see it. Thumbs up.
Okay, Cliff, what the fuck? I thought I told you never to see Cal again. Your screaming his name in bed was bad enough. Now you're fucking seeing movies with him?
No, Ching, it's not what it seems. We only made out at the movies. We didn't do anything more. Although I did touch his penis, twice. But still, I love you more.
Well then, why don't you suck my penis while I tell you the audience what movies we'll be reviewing next week?
Well, I would if I could find it. How about I just fist your anus hole instead?
So on our next show, we'll be back with the final Film Fest movies, including Jordy Visser's Stranger 4, Dave Miles' Mr. Green, and a surprise movie. So that's all for this show. We'll see you soon. But until then, the balcony is closed.